So it's another day with the Can-Am. Actually, it's been a week. Been working on this thing today. Got some of the plastics on it. On this side, been digging through all the plastics, getting out what was good, and wasn't really worried about too much of it because some of it was kind of scratched up. And some of these plastics has been repainted. That actually came off of the this bike here. So I just kind of drug everything in here, been sorting it out. So I've been cleaning it up a little bit, but I did get this side mostly together. So like I said, the plastic's got some scratches in it, but you know, it's a 2009 model, so all three bikes wasn't taken care of. The two rentals and then this one here, the one we picked up, that had the bad starter clutch. So, but I'm trying to get it together. So I get what I can together. Still working on cleaning it up. I really want to get it together before I take a test ride on it. So I'm gonna finish that out and then we'll hit the streets. Finally got the plastics on this thing. Went through all the plastics that I had off of all three bikes and came up with pretty decent sets. Some of the stuff is the pearl white plastics that came off of the 13 models, and the real bright white stuff was on this bike. It was actually used to be black, I think, like the fenders. But the guy had painted them white, so they're kind of a brighter white, but not too shabby. I mean, still got the little mouth down there. I'm thinking about leaving it there. We got the windshield on. Probably gonna touch up paint this here. I really don't want to pull all that off because that's a lot of trouble. The only thing I don't have on it is the rear tag holder. This big bulky thing here, it actually goes over the back wheel, and you have your tag light and your tag holder. I got several of them. There's another one, and it's also got the chain, or not chain, the belt guard on it. This is a more complete one. It's been welded on. Now this one came off the rental bikes, and they seen a lot of abuse. So that's what it looks like. Right now I'm working on, I'm thinking about leaving that off, the big bulky thing. And I got this little cheap Amazon tail light, brake light. And what I'm gonna do, I'm going to attach it to this plate. It's just a plastic plate that goes up on the bottom, and it's got the little tag holder spot. And I kind of like the way it looks without that big bulky fender on the back. It kind of makes it look like a crotch rocket at the back, a stretched out crotch rocket. So I'm going to attach that light to that, and I've already checked the height. The tag shouldn't rub it, but right now I just got it on brake light. But it has, for some reason, when you hook the tag light part up, the light is really blue. So I don't know if I want to ride around with a blue light on the rear. But that's how they made it. So I'm either gonna have it just where the brake light lights up, or I can have it both where it's blue and then when I hit the brake it lights up in red. But we got the front marker lights going, and I didn't realize that one of them's a LED and one of them's not, so I'm gonna have to change that bulb out to LED. The headlights work, but the only way they work is when the bike is running. I don't understand that. It's got another. I don't know why the headlights only work when it's running. That's crazy. But yeah, we got the windshield and it's got this extra wind deflector, I guess. I guess that's something you can buy to put on there. Pick this thing up off of eBay. And those windshields for these things are not cheap. They're not cheap at all. I think I got this one for $100 and something, maybe $100, I think. Plus shipping was like a little over $100. But an actual windshield for these bikes are like $250, $300. I mean, this is a used one. Got some light scratches in it, but hey, you know, the bike is an '09. It's nothing new, so who cares? But I got these outer covers. These are new, and I think with the old one, he had some kind of light rigged up in it. This is the one off of that side over here. He had some kind of light rigged up in it, but I only had this side. It was missing a side, and look, he had it taped on the bike. But anyway, but yeah, she has come together pretty good. Fenders on, all the plastics. I'm gonna clean the seat up, and she will be ready for the town. Get that tail light on, and it should be good. I think all the blinkers, all my blinkers should be working. Yeah, there we go. I thought those were LED, but they're not. This is regular old bulbs. You can buy LED bulbs for them though, probably. So out of the 3 bikes, we made one good one. I mean, one of those other bikes can probably be saved, but it's going to take a lot of work to put them back to this. There's plastics you can put one together, but the main thing is up where the gauge cluster goes and the headlights, and this trunk piece here is missing. And on those bikes, it's different. It don't have the long nose to stick out. It's kind of cut off at the front. Because I think those are GS models. But hey, we'll put them up on the internet for sale, parts. Maybe somebody buy an engine or 2 or whatever. But so here we go. I'm going to get this tail light installed. We got some rain for the next couple of days, so that's going to hold me up from riding. I don't want to get sick again. I was sick a couple weeks ago from being out in the weather. So when the rain clears, we'll get this thing out and ride it around. And I also got to see about making I tried to look for this pipe guard. I couldn't find it. Stuff for these things are kind of hard to find. So I don't know if I'm gonna make one. I don't want my wife to burn her leg or something getting off of it or getting on it. So we'll try and make something there. But I'm gonna clean the pipe up some too. So as soon as the rain clears, we will get out and ride. Got the tag holder finally on the back of the bike. You can see how it looks. Looks pretty good. I went ahead and swapped this thing out here because this one here had the holes in it and looked like it's just gonna let water down inside it. I don't know if there's something else that goes under there, but this is the one that goes with the bike. I'm probably gonna take the symbol out and put it in the middle. But the brake light is hooked up, and I had to modify a bracket for the tag because as you can see, Those holes are not gonna line up. I don't know what kind of tag they thought you was gonna run, but that don't line up at all. So what I did, I modified a bracket here, and I'm gonna screw it on there like that. This is the same width as almost as the tag. Holes line up a little bit. Exactly straight. But we'll put some smaller screws in it. I'm gonna bolt this on there like that. Don't look at that one hole. I know it's kind of off. So anyway, I gotta zip these off so I can get the screws all the way through, and that will hold the tag. And hopefully I don't get hit in the back with a rock or water. I mean, the way the back tire is set up, it's not all the way past the back of the bike, so I don't think I'm going to get that much debris coming up if it rains. And the tag should deflect some of that, but hopefully it don't rub when I get my passenger, the wife, on there. And I think it'll be alright. So I'm going to go ahead and put that bracket on and get the tag on it, and the back of that will be done. Alright folks, so finally got the tag holder on with the new tag holder light or slash brake light. This thing turned out to look pretty good. So pretty much got everything on it that I could get on it. Cleaned it up. Still got some little touch-up paint to do on some things, but she's looking pretty decent. Got cleaned the tail light lenses. Got them all nice and clean, and got the new little brake light there, LED style. So everything's looking pretty peachy. So I'm going to get this thing out and cruise it and have fun with it, because it's not really much more to do. I am going to paint the exhaust pipe, and I'm going to make a shield down here out of some metal or something I find. Cover that up so you won't burn yourself. But other than that, it's good to go. I even got the headlights working. Let's see, we should start. One of these lights is LED. I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to change the bulb. insane. So anyway, it's riding time. Alright folks, here she is. The Can-Am Spyder on the road as promised. She's all together now. I've been cruising it some today. We finally got through 4 days of rain. Today was a beautiful day. Sun's out, a little cool. But this thing rides pretty good. Like I say, still got some little touch-up paint to do to it. But all in all, it does run good. I was able to find that heat shield, but I had to buy the whole muffler with the heat shield on it. Nobody wanted to sell that heat shield separate. So I ended up buying another muffler for $100 off of eBay, and it's got the heat shield. The muffler is scratched up really bad. I don't know if they hit something with it, it fell off and drug the ground. But yeah, she is running and riding pretty good. Not bad for a bike that's been neglected and pieced together. But like I said, I still got some little small things to do to it. Like this keeps popping loose. But other than that, I mean, it's a 2009. I mean, it's not like it's a brand new one, but it takes time to get used to riding. I mean, it rides pretty good. Just turning, it takes a little time, because when you're riding a three-wheeler, your rear wheels are turning. I mean, your front single wheel is turning and your back wheel is doing the pulling. But on this one here, your two front wheels is doing the turning. So going around a corner, you know, you're cutting it sharp, but you ain't gonna tip this thing over, I don't think. But yeah, so I am going to cruise it before it gets dark and hook up one day with all the other Spyder riders. Master P or Mr. P, Master P, Mr. P. You can check him out, Mr. P. He has a Spyder and he is in a group with a bunch of guys. So I guess I'll get in the group with them. I didn't take off the paint down there. I said I'll leave it on there for right now. Kind of makes it look like a horse or a face or something alien. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it on there for right now because I had to repaint that whole front bottom piece and I don't have another one. So anyway, I am going to cruise and catch some wind. Funny thing about this bike, I keep wanting to do a wheelie, but I gotta remember this is a three-wheel motorcycle, not a two-wheel. So every time I gas it hard, I wanted to pick up and do a big old wheelie, but it ain't gonna do a wheelie. Not unless it's gonna do a reverse wheelie. as you see, she runs pretty good. Not bad for an old bike. Got plenty of power, enough power that you ever need for a trike in this caliper. But we're gonna cruise it. We're gonna keep her around for a bit. Hope y'all enjoyed the 2009 through 2014 Can-Am Spyders. Like I say, we're gonna get this thing out and cruise the town with the other Spyders and enjoy it. So it's back on the road. I think he said it's set up 3 years in a pod storage container. That's because he couldn't get the magneto pulley off to change the starter clutch gear, which he was unsure it was that. But after doing some investigation, as you've seen in the second video, we found out that the starter clutch bearing was just shot. So I am going to cruise ahead and get out of here, and y'all just stay focused on the channel. There'll be some more stuff coming up with some motorized stuff like this. Don't know about another Can-Am, but we got some four-wheelers coming up. And don't forget to check out the first channel, RPM Auto. Check that channel out. There's some small engine stuff on there too. You can check out motorcycles and four-wheelers. Just go through, check out the playlist, look at all the videos, leave some comments on that channel too. And we'll holler at y'all later. Y'all have a good weekend coming up, and that's it. So deuces.